It's quite windy and refreshing. Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer live pop-up chat. We are live at the moment. By the way, if you watch these live pop-up chats on catch-up, which is after they've gone live, just feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I do read them, and if I do read them, I do always give them a little like or a heart or whatever it is, just to acknowledge that I have read it. But I do get so many comments these days. As you can imagine, with over 86, I think it is now, 1,000 subscribers, the channel has grown so much that although I would love dearly to be able to answer each and every person who takes that time to leave a comment, it does mean so much to me that you take the time to leave a comment. But if I've liked it and whatever, it just shows that I have read it, I've acknowledged it. Even some that I don't even get around to doing that to, I do always read them. So please keep commenting, and just know that I am so sorry that I can't individually reply to everybody. It's so much work. The channel has grown so much, but just know that I do appreciate all of your comments. So I just wanted to start today's live pop-up chat by saying that. So hello and welcome to today's chat. We are, of course, Monday the 10th of June 2019, and it is Prince Philip's, the Duke of Edinburgh's 98th birthday. My goodness, he's only a few years away from receiving the 100th birthday telegram from Her Majesty the Queen, which leads me to think, how will it be delivered? Will the Queen personally hand deliver it? Will she dress up in a Royal Mail uniform and deliver the telegram herself? I don't know. Or will she send it through the usual channels? I have no idea, but that would be pretty remarkable to see how the Queen actually delivers the telegram when he gets to 100. So let's, fingers crossed. Your Royal Highness, get there, please, because I want to know how this telegram is delivered. So let's go and find the chat room, first of all, because I want to see who's here. I can see lots of comments popping up on the screen, but because I record on my phone, it's so small I can't see. So I always like to have my chat open on my laptop, which is here. So hello to all the new subscribers. I've had over 6,500 subscribers, new subscribers, in the last 28 days, or so my YouTube stats are telling me. So hello and welcome, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm glad you found me. Yes, I can see everyone now. Hello to everyone. Fizzled Love is eating your homemade meatloaf and watching your favourite channel, me. Thank you so much, and enjoy your meatloaf. Lots of people saying happy birthday to His Royal Highness. I did make a video which I posted about an hour ago on the channel, so if you want to leave any happy birthday messages, do pop onto that video and see all the tributes that were left by the royal family. Lots of royals took to social media, and the army did as well, including the Grenadier Guards, of which he was colonel for a very long time. So do go check out that video. Feel free to leave your messages, your happy birthday messages. Who knows who's watching? Maybe some of those comments may make it back to him. I don't know. But, hey, it's worth a shot. You never know who's watching. Jackie J says, that's because you are awesome. No, you guys are awesome. Serene Hobson says, you are catching on. Well, hopefully. Hopefully I am. I'm spreading like a disease. Lacey says, I love your tiara. Thank you. It is, of course, there's a few names for it. I've heard it referred to as the papyrus tiara or the lotus flower tiara, but it's the other alternative tiara which Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, sometimes wears to state occasions. So yes, it's one of my favourites because I love pearls and I love diamonds, and pearls and diamonds together are just amazing. So I do love this one. It is one of my favourites, I have to say. And it's quite spiky. I do like spiky tiaras, so there we go. I do like that one. Samantha says, do you ever send cards to the royal family? Yes, I did a couple of years ago have a spat where I sent Christmas cards to the royals, and I did get replies back. And so please write to them, send them letters, send them happy birthdays, wish them, happy birthdays, and if it's occasions that have come up, send things, because you will likely get a reply. Lauren L says, for being your wonderful self, it is a joy to belong to this close-knit community and share in the royal news. Thank you so much. Darlene said, my favourites were the Instagram messages from the Sussexes and Princess Eugenie with the personal pictures of Prince Philip, some I've never seen before. Yes, do go and check those out. Some of them I couldn't put on the channel because they were copyright. So do go to Princess Eugenie's Instagram account and Sussex Royal Instagram account. I'm sure you may already be subscribers or followers of those, so do go and check them out. Again, lots of people saying happy birthday to the Duke. Live, Love and Laugh says, those not subscribed, please subscribe. Let's get me to 100,000. Do you know what? A while ago, 10,000 subscribers ago, 100,000 felt so far off. But now that, I think once it gets to 90, it will seem like that light at the end of the tunnel. And just in case you don't know why 100,000 subscribers on YouTube is so significant, it's the point in which you get recognised as a creator by YouTube themselves. So every channel that's got 100,000 legitimate subscribers, I do say, I stress legitimate, because some channels do buy their followers and views and all the rest of it. It's a practice which is abhorrent to me. I don't do that. All of my subscribers are real, hard-earned subscribers which have found me and wanted to subscribe and have stayed subscribed to the channel. So all of my subscribers are genuine, believe me. But it's that point, when you get 100,000 subscribers, you can apply to get a plaque, and YouTube send out plaques for 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, and I think 10 million subscribers. And the first one is silver. So as soon as I get to 100,000, I can apply for the silver plaque. And YouTube look at your channel, they verify that all of your subscribers are genuine, because they can tell if they're bots, if you've paid bots to subscribe to your channel. So they will check that everything's okay, and then I will receive a plaque. And it's just nice to have something to be recognised as a YouTube creator. So that's why it's so important to get to 100,000. So yes, just thank you for everyone who has subscribed. And I plan on doing an unveiling, a plaque unveiling, just like the Queen. You know, when she has a little curtain and she pulls the curtain and then it opens and it reveals the plaque. So yes, I need to find out how you get curtains done. How do you get plaque curtains? There must be someone that makes plaque curtains. I don't know. Yes, it's raining. It's raining here as well in Shropshire. It's awful. I haven't been able to go outside terribly too much. Frida Farley says, I'm a new subscriber. Love your manner and content. Thank you so much. And welcome to the channel. How's the weather in Shropshire? Rain, 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 rain. Kelly says, where do you get your tiaras? Some are from Amazon. If you type in royal tiaras, some of them will come up and you'll be able to you'll be able to look. Some are from the Royal Look for Less. That's a website. And where are the others from? And that's it. I think Royal Look for Less and Amazon of where I have found my tiaras. Oh, and the amazing aquamarine tiara that was sent to me. That is just fabulous. That is from the Royal Look for Less, which I plan on wearing next week because I now have my aquamarine ring to go with it. Let's have a look. Sorry if I'm skipping down a few. MSMB 2012 says, I think I started watching you when you had less than 3,000 subscribers. Very happy for your success on YouTube. Thank you so much. I remember being less than 3,000 subscribers very well. Margot Robinson says, please let everyone know that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex finally have an official Twitter account. It's Sussex Royal 19. No, it's not. They don't. That's not theirs, I'm afraid. Sorry. But sorry to burst your bubble, but that is someone being speculative, and that account's been around since they announced the Sussex Royal Instagram account, and that is not an official Twitter account of the Duke and Duchess. So no, unfollow them, because all they are doing is just retweeting stuff that's already been put out by the royal family. So no, they do not. Sandra T says, any idea when we will finally see Meghan decked out for a state dinner? I'm curious about her choices for jewellery, perhaps a tiara. Well, yes, I mean, these occasions are tiara occasions, so I would expect to see one. Whether we see the wedding tiara, the Queen Mary's diamond bandeau, making a reappearance or not, I don't know. Although I do have a feeling that one may have been given on long-term loan to Meghan because it's a tiara that can work with a vast number of for a vast number of occasions and with a vast number of outfits. Whether she has her hair up, down, in an elegant chignon, that tiara would work. And seeing as it's not one that's been worn by the royal family for a very long time, I think it was almost 60 years, I think, since it was last seen, but before Meghan wore it for the wedding, I think there's a very good chance that she will have retained that tiara on long-term loan. However, we could also see they could surprise us, and she could have had a new tiara made. She could have had another one that we haven't seen for a vast number of years that's been on long-term loan. We really don't know. So we wait with bated breath. And I'm not entirely sure when the next state visit is planned. Do we have one before Christmas? I don't think we do. So potentially next year, unless we have a state occasion coming up from when they come back from summer break in between then and Christmas. Thank you to Cad Pask, who says, I hope you get your plaque very soon. Samantha says, I wondered how people come to things like Trooping the Colour. Is that open to the public or do you get tickets? To go to the actual parade ground, you need to purchase tickets in advance. I stress in advance, and I think they're around about £40 a person. But of course, if you buy tickets to be at the parade ground, you are kind of stuck there because then you kind of you can't make your way then to the palace to see the balcony fly past and the balcony appearance. So if you're a spectator, I've been informed that you need to get, if you just want to be a spectator and not at the parade ground, you need to get up really early, about 5 a.m, and literally stake your place along the Mall to get a good position to see the carriages go by, and of course to make your way to the palace to see them on the balcony and see the flyover, the fly past by the RAF, which I think is probably the best place to be because you get more kind of royal interaction, I think, if you're a spectator along the Mall. And of course you can always watch the actual parade on catch up later if you've recorded it or whatever. Yes, use your wellies and brolly. Sorry if I've skipped down quite a few. Yes, they charge for Trooping the Colour. They have tickets, yes. If it's anyone's birthday, happy birthday. I can see a few birthdays coming up. Laurie Clark says, coming up on our 1-year anniversary, you discovered me during Ascot last year. It has been a fabulous year. Can't wait to see Ascot this year. Yes, I can't wait too. Lots of royal action going on at Ascot, of course, with all the carriage rides and the Queen always in attendance. H-Ween 1216 says, I'm not a tabloid reader, but yesterday on the cover was a photo of Catherine saying the palace confirmed she's pregnant again. No, they haven't. The palace have confirmed nothing of the sort. Yes, they get a fan flap from me. Ludicrous, my goodness. Yes, no, totally not true. Mrs. BSN says, I purchased the Meghan tiara last month. I still owe pictures. Yes, you do. Post pictures. Yes, I think it's raining everywhere. Sussex Royal is Instagram. Oh, okay. Thistled Love says, just googled and found. Oh, yes, unveiling curtains. You know what? I'm going to open that link now, and then it will save it for me because all the links open in new windows. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, unveiling curtains for hire, brass plates and commemorative plaques nationwide. Easy to fit, stress-free delivery and collection. Okay, I will be needing that. Thank you so much. That's really, really good. Scott Goff says, it's Scorchio here in Scotland. Is it? It's normally cold and chilly. Apparently it's about to rain on the east coast. Oh no. Oh no, Nancy D's in the high 80s. Crikey. Crikey, crikey, crikey. Do I have a Twitter? No, I have a personal one which is private, which I just use for looking at news stories and things, but I don't have a Royal Reviewer Twitter account now. I have an Instagram, if you want to see some crazy dancing. Yes, I think massless. I am planning on going next year. I particularly would like to be along the Mall so that I can get the carriages going by, and of course the fly past. That would be really, really good. Oh, Leslie, so excited to go to the first Royal Ascot this year. It sounds like pure joy. Wow, are you going? Is that what you mean? Wow, congratulations. Black and Irish Crazy Chick says, say hello to family in Kearney Island and family in Dublin. Yes, she's going in 3 days. Wow. Enjoy Royal Ascot. That really will be something. Just enjoy it, really. Now, yes, this is what I've got planned for today. We've had a bit of a chit chat, haven't we? So, I wanted just to read you a little bit of information about Prince Philip, because obviously it's his birthday. So, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was born Prince Philip of Greece and Denmark on the 10th of June 1921. Philip was born into the Greek and Danish royal families. He was born in Greece, but his family was exiled from the country when he was an infant. Now, you may remember scenes of this being played out in The Crown. I'm sure there was backflashes, was there? Or was that something else I watched? It may have been in The Crown. Sometimes all these documentaries kind of blur into one. Anyway, after being educated in France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, he joined the British Royal Navy in 1939, aged 18. From July 1939, he began corresponding with the 13-year-old Princess Elizabeth, whom he had first met in 1934. During the Second World War, he served with distinction in the Mediterranean and Pacific fleets. There we go. So that's just a little bit about his early life. There is a little bit more about his early life. So there we go. He was born in Monrepus on the Greek island of Corfu on the 10th of June 1921, the only son and fifth and final child of Prince Andrew of Greece and Denmark. So that's where we get Prince Andrew from. That's where the name came from. That was his father. And Princess Alice of Battenberg, which is another reason why I think Alice might come through in later royal names that might come up. Philip's four elder sisters were Margarita, Theodora, Cecile, and Sophie. He was baptised in the Greek Orthodox rite at St George's Church in the Old Fortress in Corfu. His godparents were his paternal grandmother, Queen Olga of Greece, and Alexandros S. Kokotos, the mayor of Corfu, representing the people of Corfu. Shortly after Philip's birth, his maternal grandmother, Prince Louis of Battenberg, we know as Louis Mountbatten, died in London. Louis was a naturalised British citizen who, after a career in the Royal Navy, had renounced his German titles and adopted the surname Mountbatten, which of course is the anglicised version of Battenberg. So there we go. And it just goes on about his education and youth. Too much to read, but anyway, that is how he was born, where he was born, who he was born to. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of information, because probably a lot of people haven't really given out that kind of information. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a history lesson. And I'm just wondering what he's doing today. I imagine, being a Monday, I imagine the Queen, the Queen's not had any official duties today, so apart from her red boxes. So I'm imagining that they would have spent the time together privately. Now, the Queen normally makes her way back to Buckingham Palace, but he's been residing quite a lot at Sandringham. So I'm thinking maybe he spent the day privately with the Queen at Sandringham. Yes, he converted to Church of England. Yes, Prince Philip's life, his whole family is very interesting. Yes, smuggled out of Greece in an orange crate. True. Liv Lumina says, I saw a photo of the Queen with newborn baby Edward sitting on the bed. Next to her was Prince Andrew, Prince Charles, and Princess Anne, who were kneeling beside the bed. A very intimate photo. Yes, and there are some lovely intimate photos out there. Mrs. Pearson says, I saw an Instagram account for Archie. Yeah, there are no other official Harry and Meghan or Archie social media accounts other than the Instagram account Sussex Royal, which is the one that now has over 8 million followers. There is nothing on Instagram. Nancy D says, yes, they did show flashbacks in The Crown. I thought I saw it somewhere. Like I say, they all kind of blur into one when you watch so many. Yes, I am royal_reviewer on Instagram. Yes, I love Greek dancing too. Apparently 94 degrees in Santa Rosa. Nancy D says, there are pretenders on Twitter using your title. I think there's one, but it's not even associated with anything royal, to be fair. But don't worry, people, I have all the domain names covered. I actually have bought all the domain names for Royal Reviewer, the .com, the .co.uk, everything. So nobody can set up any websites in my name, or even royalreviewer.shop. I've got them all, so no one can do anything like that. I was ahead of the game there. I mean, I don't do anything with them. I haven't got a royalreviewer.com, but just in case anyone tried anything funny, I've got that covered, thank you. No flies on me. Mary says, I love the Sussexes photos of the Duke of Edinburgh on his milestone of a birthday. You look divine. Thank you so much. I love the photos too. Thank you, Mary, for watching the advert. When is Ascot? 3 days, apparently. Approximately how many tiaras can be on long-term loan to members of the royal family? As many as there is. The Queen can loan as many as she wishes. Catherine says, I love your videos of Meghan and Harry, but why? There are so many on the lower grade channels spewing so much hate about her. Your channel is refreshing. Thank you, and that puzzles me too. It does indeed. Yes, I do have an Amazon storefront in the UK. Thank you for all the comments. Yes, I think Alice is a beautiful name. Now, there was one other thing that caught my attention today when after I got back from shopping, I was not very happy to see a new story. So we know, don't we, that we had the USA state visit last week. We know that Meghan didn't attend that one where Prince Harry did. And we know that Meghan attended Trooping the Colour. So I knew it wouldn't take long before somebody opened their big mouth. And I'm not going to say who, but somebody has opened their big mouth and written an article saying that Meghan has snubbed President Trump by not going to the USA State Banquet or having any involvement there, but going to Trooping the Colour. Now, I spoke about this at length during my weekly live chat on Saturday, but I want to go through it again just because of this horrible, vile story. And this story, I think, was written with the intent to harm Meghan's name and reputation, which is why I'm kind of bringing it up. So you may have seen it. It was in the Daily Mail, so you can probably go and find it and find out who it's by. You may even have seen it. But there is a big, big distinction between when you're on maternity leave and it's work. Now, a USA state visit, any state visit, is work. It's kind of like an engagement. It is official work. So Meghan is on maternity leave from work. Trooping the Colour is a family occasion. It's the Queen's birthday. And I think Meghan, like I said in my previous chat, Meghan wanted... she loves the Queen and she wants to pay, honour and respect to the Queen. That's her family here in Britain now. Obviously, she still has her own family, but now that she's living in Britain, she's married into the royal family. That's her family here in Britain, and she respects that, and she's incredibly supportive of the Queen. So it's a family occasion. You are allowed to attend family occasions, even if they're public ones, when you are on maternity leave. So what I expect to see is that we won't see any engagements about work until she comes off maternity leave. Now, there's lots of speculation about when that will be. I'm still thinking September, October, that kind of time. But I'm sure Meghan is busy working behind the scenes, cooking up a few things, which she is going to probably launch when she's back from her maternity leave. So I knew this kind of story would come up, and people would be comparing the two and saying that it's because she doesn't like President Trump and she was trying to snub him, blah blah blah. But like I've said all the way through all of this, you need to take out the personal feelings. It was a state occasion. It was work. Meghan is on maternity leave, therefore she didn't attend it. But Trooping the Colour is a family occasion, even though it's played out in the public eye. It is an open top carriage. Of course, you are seen, you're standing on a balcony. It's public, of course it is. But it is not work, it is family. It is out of respect and duty and honour to the Queen, which is who they are all supporting. That's what they're all here for. They're all here to support Her Majesty the Queen. And Meghan played that part beautifully, and I think it was really, really good of her, even though she's on maternity leave, to go along to that family occasion. So I just want to kind of point out that that story is just a complete load of rubbish. People also spotted, on a lighter note, that Catherine has upcycled her crucifix necklace. So in earlier photos, she was just wearing a crucifix that was fixed to a chain. And it seems like she's added a diamond at the top of the crucifix, so the chain now hooks onto the diamond, and the diamond hooks the crucifix pendant. So I think it's either a diamond that she may have been gifted. So I need to sit on the floor now. My legs have gone to sleep. I just need to lower the camera and sit on the floor. So it's probably a diamond that that Catherine was gifted, or it could have even been part of something else that she didn't want anymore, and she's had that diamond reused and upcycled onto the crucifix. It does look like, to me, from the photographs, the same crucifix. So I don't think it's an entirely new piece, but yes, I just thought it was quite nice. And the royals do have a big history and tradition of upcycling their jewels and resetting them, changing tiaras into other things. So yeah, she's just kind of following in the royal lines by upcycling her jewellery. And we also have a new engagement for Prince Harry that was announced. Let me just find that. So, the Duke of Sussex will attend a garden party to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Commonwealth on Friday at Marlborough House as Commonwealth Youth Ambassador. So there we have a new engagement for this Friday for Harry. So there we go. Let's go back to the comments and see what people are saying about all these stories that are coming out. Wanda says, is it true that Meghan is wearing an eternity band as well as her... Yes, a third ring was spotted in between her engagement ring and her wedding band. And to me, it looked like an eternity ring, which is typically what you're given after a year of marriage. So it fits in with that time frame that it's an eternity ring. Some people were saying it was a push present or a push gift. I'd never heard of that, but some people are speculating it was that. But I'm more inclined to believe that it was an eternity ring because it fits more in line with the 1 year of marriage, obviously being back in May. So we probably wouldn't have seen that ring. So yeah, it fits to me that it is an eternity ring. Jackie J says it's sad that they still find the need to write such things. Yes, big black fan flap. Did I not give it one? Yes, I'm giving that article a big black fan flap from me. Live, Love and Laugh says the other issue was about why the Sussexes and Cambridges standing far apart. Oh, yes, they stood far apart on the balcony because that's just what you do. You spread out on the balcony, and it's always the Queen up front and centre, and then the kids up front, and then the family kind of spaces out, and then you have the extended family more towards the extremities of it. So no, there was nothing going on there. I mean, okay, did you see Meghan and Catherine in the same carriage, chatting and smiling and having fun together? I mean, does that not say it all, really? Linda says, Duchess Meghan looked beautiful at the Trooping Colour. She did indeed. Yes, if YouTube hasn't sent out notifications, that is bad. Nancy D says, the Duchess of Sussex looked fabulous, and at first I didn't understand why the Duchess of Cambridge was in the carriage with Prince Harry and the Duchess of Cornwall, because obviously William is riding separately as a colonel. So she had to go somewhere. They wouldn't strap her to the roof rack. Okay, Robin says, the person who wrote that article knows the difference between work and family events. Yeah, the fixated person needs something to satisfy their need to be mean. I concur. Betsy says, the story sounds like it may have been intended to make President 45 look bad. No, I think it was intended to make Meghan look bad. Idalina says, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Yes, I completely agree. Mary says, Catherine was on maternity leave last year but was at Trooping the Colour. Exactly, because it's a family occasion. Darlene says, the Daily Mail is full of mean-spirited royal reporters. They can be the worst. I don't follow them or give them any credence. I agree. Stop bashing Meghan. Margot says, you're right. I found out that there will be no Sussex Twitter account because it's much harder to keep the trolls and abusers away on Twitter. Well, I mean, Twitter is a bit of a mean place, and that's one of the reasons why I don't have a royal reviewer presence on Twitter. I think it can be very mean-spirited. It can be full of very grumpy people that just want to be grumpy all the time, and they kind of get off on being grumpy towards other people. It's a bit of a twit storm, let's put it that way. So no, I'm not a big fan of Twitter in general. However, as just having a private account, it does allow me to look at the royal stories and kind of follow things and kind of get a picture of what people are saying and what people think. So I do use it for that purpose. So it does serve a purpose. But in terms of having a presence on there, no. People on there can be very nasty. Nancy D says, there were so many people on the balcony, I never saw the princess. Yeah, I didn't see Lady Gabriella Windsor until somebody pointed it out that she was right on the end. But yes, she was indeed there. And the camera, like I said in my previous weekly chat, the cameras were kind of focusing mainly on Prince Louis because it was obviously his balcony debut. So they kind of missed off kind of panning around the whole balcony. Okay. PJR says, looked like Meghan and Catherine had a very animated chat while in the carriage. Exactly. I agree. Anyone that attacks innocent children should receive the worst of karma. And I agree that Meghan looked stunning and Catherine looked stunning. They all looked stunning. The Queen looked stunning. The Queen looked positively amazing and glowing. Now, I'm going to go now because what time is it? It is 7:45 in the evening here in the UK. So I'm going to go now and start making myself some dinner because I'm not eaten. And it's been shopping day today, so my cupboards are now full of food, which is lovely. So I want to go and eat something. So thank you for joining me here on my kind of update pop-up chat. I do use these pop-up chats to be a kind of update, you know, just when something's happening, just to kind of catch up, have a bit of a fill-in. So I'm hoping that you still enjoy watching all of these pop-up chats. So if you've enjoyed this chat, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media and also hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. So, oh, by the way, my weekly vlogs are now on my other channel, Elliot's British Life. So do go over to there if you're missing my weekly vlog. I don't post it now. Well, I don't upload it on this channel.